Hey guys, so these past couple weeks have been crazy. I don't really remember where I left off when speaking with you guys. I don't even know if I introduced this video, but if I didn't, here it is. I am basically recording my process of this prep in the last several weeks. So this is right now, it's like 2 weeks out from the meet. When I started documenting some of this journey, it was like 4 weeks out. But basically, I first of all needed to cut down to the weight class, which is 63 kg. In pounds, that's 138.89 something. So basically, like 138. And God knows if my scale is actually accurate. That's actually a problem that a lot of scales usually have, is that it's not going to be super accurate because I think the ones they use at the meet are like calibrated. So I wanted to undershoot a little bit. Over the past couple of weeks, it's been quite a roller coaster ride. As you can see, I don't have makeup on. I have redness under my nose because I've been blowing my nose so much. And it's been, not gonna lie, pretty tough. This morning, I was like kind of freaking out because we're like 10 days out, I think. And I weighed like 140.2. I waited, went to the bathroom, weighed myself again. Now is 139.6, and that's pretty much where I've been sitting at for the past week and a half. At the beginning of this week, actually, beginning of last week, I hit 138.8, which is a weigh-in weight. So I was happy about that. I'll input a little video here. But basically on this journey, I've been documenting how I've been eating a little bit. I have a history of more disordered eating habits, as do many people. And if you're surprised to know that dietitians can have that too, it happens. And that's also part of the reason why we want to help people like us. So MyFitnessPal is not going to cut it for me. I know that is kind of like a trigger for me. It's an unhealthy habit that I don't want to introduce to myself, especially now during this time where it's so crucial. So I've been logging my food on my notes section of my phone, just basically timestamps and what I was eating, just so that I can get a better idea to bring awareness. I always say to my clients before, awareness precedes change. Without knowing what we're doing, how are we going to change anything? How are we going to, be better? So by putting all that in the notes section, I can see, just how much candy or junk or meals I did or did not eat, so that I can, do better throughout the day. And for people like me who, know that fitness apps and calorie tracking apps are obsessive and toxic for their mentality, I definitely recommend you to take other routes. There's always other options. And so I just wanted to hop on here and say I'm finally feeling better. This past week has been crazy because Pedro, my boyfriend, was under the weather. He also couldn't really train because he wanted to recover. Understandable, but that also impacted my training, so my days had to shift a little bit. We live in the same place, so obviously I probably got what he got too. Yes, the 2 days ago I had like a 99.9 temperature. And so that's like a slight fever. It's not technically a fever. I think a fever is like 100.4 or above, but I mean that's pretty damn close. And I felt like shit. So I would say that I was not feeling my best. And I took a lot of elderberry, echinacea pills, stayed on top of my supplements, so omega-3, vitamin D, taking my creatine. Like, that is a misconception that a lot of people make. Like, when you're sick, you don't want to drink water, you don't want to take your supplements, you don't want to eat fruits and veggies, but this is the time that you have to do that so that you can get better and you can boost your immune system and you can decrease inflammation. So if you see on my log, I had a ton of blueberries and blackberries and as much of the green leafy vegetables as I could. During the time I had that temperature, like past couple days, I had terrible stomach ache. Like, I definitely ate something bad. I don't know if it's food poisoning, but I know that I call it a botulism belly because when I get food poisoning, my belly just bloats up so much because, like botulism, when you have bacteria growing, they're making all these gases, they're blowing up. Like, if you find a can that's ever bloated, don't buy it because that's probably gonna have bacteria that's gonna poison you. So that's what happened to my belly, and I had a lot of bacteria in there, and so that also made it way harder to drink a lot of fluids, but that's what you need to do. So I was trying everything, drinking out of a straw, sometimes that helps, having colder things, having tea. So I did what I can with those things. I'm finally better now. I took a day off yesterday, but anyway, this week I need to train 2 days a week instead because I'm just hitting my openers. Last week was a bit tough. I'll put the videos in here for how my training went. I did well with squats. Bench and dead, I missed the last rep of each set, and of not each set, but the last rep of bench and the last rep of dead. And that kind of killed my confidence just a little bit because I was really hoping that this last week of the block could have been like super solid, but it doesn't always go as planned. And you know what? I'm still doing what I can. I'm staying strong. I have high hopes still for the meet, so that wasn't I tried my best to have good pre and post workout meals, you know, drinking a lot of fluids throughout the day, all the things that are important for sports nutrition. But I will say, like, you know, my butt has been being kicked, so I am excited to see what this meet brings and what I can actually pull. My coach just sent me my openers for the meet. They are pretty much the same or a little bit less than the last meet. However, I think that is a little bit better maybe because it's a little more conservative. I think last meet was really challenging because it was very close to my maxes. You know, I was kind of fried, and it was USAPL, my first meet. So that was higher standards than I've been put in at RPS, no shade. But I think this time going in I'll be a little bit more solid with that. And yeah, just excited to see what happens. So basically this week I'm just hitting the openers. Today I have a lot to do because I'm still a part-time student. taking my master's classes. All of the assignments are due now before the holidays, and so that's rough. I hate school. I also am getting a lot more clients. As I've mentioned, it comes in waves. I have a bunch that just signed on, a bunch that are ending, a bunch that are signing up with the other jobs I have. So yeah, it's a whirlwind. I'm about to end working at the cafe. Sad, but it has to happen. That boss is not happy about it because he loves me. But yeah, a lot of things changing. I'll keep you guys updated, and hopefully you can see a little bit more of what I'm eating this week. I wasn't so diligent about filming last week or the week before, but yeah, maybe you'll see some of that today and the rest of the days. All right, see you soon. Hello world. It is currently Thursday. 1, 2, 3 days out from the meet. A lot of shit went down this week. Personally, I'll probably talk about it more later, but going through a breakup, so that's fun. But I did want to show you guys that I got my distilled water. Got 4 jugs, so 1 today, tomorrow, Saturday, and if I have more than 1, that might be better. So today starts the water cut, and we'll see how that goes. I'll probably start peeing all day, and yeah. Be a video, okay? Look, you can talk. Say hello.
Hello.
Say my name's Ari.
My name is Ari.
We're gonna drink our 4th bottle of water. This is the rest of the gallon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you think it's gonna fit? All of it? Whoa, oh, just a little bit left. And what time is it? Read this time. What time does that say?
Nighttime.
It says 4:44. It's early. Hello, it is Friday, the day before the meet, 8:28, and this morning I was 136.4, so it's working. I had a little bit of this last night, so I'll probably drink like 1.5 of these today and fuel up for tomorrow and go to bed early, and then we're there. They're torturing me with
You want it?
Yes. Look at that big old cup. Hello, peoples. So it is almost 8 o'clock, the day before the meet. I showered. I set up my bed in my basement so that in the morning it'll be nice and dark, so that the sun won't bother me. I'm finishing up the last of the gallon here. I probably won't go past 1 gallon because something that I've realized with this distilled water cut is that it really makes me go to the bathroom. Like, I don't know about the distilled water for anyone else, but it definitely cleaned me out. I think a little too much. I feel a little bit lightheaded and weak, and I probably underfueled a little bit too much too. So right after weigh-ins tomorrow, I'm definitely going to, I got a bunch of snacks. So I got Gatorade, granola, pretzels, gummies. I'm going to make some Kodiak cakes because that sits really well in my stomach. I'm going to bring a light sandwich for in between maybe squat and bench or bench and deads. And yeah, so I came down here around 7. Right now my house is pretty hectic with the little nuggets and my whole family back. So I'm just trying to relax in isolation. If anyone else has like a crazy household, maybe you know what I'm talking about. But that's the game plan, just winding down. And I'm gonna get up early, probably like 5:30, 5:45. Get on, my things are already packed. I made a list with my coach. Maybe I'll put like a little sample of it here. I also prepared all my food and things that I need to put by the door so that everything is set. All I have to do is get up, get ready. I might do a little hair and makeup thing because, you know, you want to feel good too when you're lifting. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to kill it. This prep, I didn't really talk about it before, but this prep has definitely been very difficult. This week off was a roller coaster. Being with family though helps a lot. Being around people who care about me and support me and, you know, want to see me do well, really keep me focused. It's gonna be tough, but you know, I'm getting through it and everything happens for a reason. I can't wait to actually see what happens on the platform, and when that comes, I'll see you there. So in less than 24 hours, I'll be getting ready to go. So stay tuned and see you soon. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention was that the reason why I tried to overshoot the water cut, since when I started this whole meat prep and filming and documenting all of this, it was like 4 weeks out, I believe. And at the time I was like 140. I kept fluctuating like 139, 140, sometimes even 141. And that was really stressful because I'm like, I need to get down. And the reason why I wanted to get down to even 136, which I achieved this morning. So that's why I'm also not worried about this. Water like finishing more than the gallon is because on Saturday, the day of the meet tomorrow, I'm supposed to get my period. And for all the ladies out there, when you get your period, you know that, you know, it's easy to gain 1 or 2 pounds. The past couple days I've been cutting sodium a lot, so not adding any salt to my foods, having very lean proteins. Pretty much the only sodium I was having was in, you know, packaged foods that, of course, I still want to be able to enjoy the things around me. Had some bagel chips and, you know, a couple snacks here and there, but nothing major. And so that was one of the reasons and motives for me to cut down with the water cut, since I already knew I was going to pretty much hit it. But you never know how your body bloats with that. So hopefully tomorrow when I wake up, I'll film it for you guys, but hopefully I'm still underweight. I don't really have, you know, concerns about that. I really have to pee right now because those water's like going right through me. So I'm going to try to finish this before, like, as soon as possible so that I have an hour or 2 left to get that through me so I don't have to wake up, go to the bathroom at night. I clipped my toenails so that, you know, my toes aren't pushing up against my shoes. You know, I did a shave, you know, whatever you gotta do to prep yourself for a big day, you know, I did that. So, yeah, I'm really excited. This is still all for fun. You know, I have my goals, but, yeah, I'm excited. So, again, I'll see you soon.